Hey everybody, Adam from Atlas Gunworks. Here to talk about the first 500 rounds with your new Atlas pistol. This is only really, often we try to do videos that pertain to everybody's gun, but really it only pertains to Atlas because we have quite a different build process than everyone else. The way that we typically, folks in the shop here go test their own brand new guns is we go shoot 500 to 1,000 rounds through them the first day. And what might we do at the is there a 500 round service interval? And the short answer is there is not a 500 round service interval. The guns are fired here, designed to pretty much be ready to go. Before I even shoot the 500, I might oil the gun. So I'm going to go through oiling the gun with you, and then if you really want to, at 500 rounds, you can wipe the gun out and then re-oil it. I like to oil the gun every time I go. The oil's running through the guns, especially you let them sit for weeks or months, especially dry humidity. The oil's going to just start to move out of the gun. So re-oil is really it. I think we have lots of videos out there that say I don't clean the guns personally until they get to 3,000 or 4,000 rounds. Kind of depends on how dirty my ammo is. If I'm running really clean powder, I could usually go longer than that. But right now, Factory 9 is becoming reasonable again, and 9mm is super popular. So I'm just smashing a lot of Factory 9 ammo. It's on the dirtier side, but so there's really no service interval. Now keep this in mind. We don't have a break-in period on these guns. I would say that every now and then, probably sub 1%. Right now we're building a couple hundred guns a month. So, maybe 1 out of 200 needs a little retuning after you get some rounds on it, but it's super uncommon. Generically, we were trying to make the guns so that you can take them out of the box, go shoot a match, go shoot a couple practices, go shoot another match, then clean it or whatever. So the oil procedure that I would do is simply get the top end off the gun and then get the barrel out of the gun. And if this was filthy all through here, I'm usually pretty lazy, and we've got other videos. I'd use a Hornet A1 shot cleaner lube and just spray this out. You could use carb cleaner, whatever, but you're going to take the oil off, and then I'm going to want to put a fairly thin oil back on. So I'd clean in here in the rails, and then I'm just going to reapply oil. So I'm going to do the top of the barrel. I'm going to zip the rails pretty good. Once I've got it wiped out, I'm going to get all over the rails here. I like 1 drop on the disco. And then the barrel, I usually do a zip on the top and the bottom, and then reassemble and go. Just keeping oil in the guns and thin oil that runs through the guns will take a lot of that carbon with it. And that's really all there is to it. So there is no break-in period on an Atlas pistol. They should be pretty ready to go. And again, these are pretty high performance machines. Every now and then, probably a half of 1%, maybe 1 a month needs a little bit of retuning on lock back, on your slide stop lock back, or possibly the thumb safeties get stiff after you use them or something like that. It's super uncommon. Randy's our service guy. He's not quite the Maytag man, but he's pretty close. Mostly he's working on upgrading folks' guns. But the best part about buying an Atlas pistol, of course, is the service is second to none. If you do have an issue, we will jump all over it and get you back out on the range. So no crazy service intervals. Again, the advice is to lube them up, keep them wet. It's like your AR bolt, run your pistols wet. Hope to see you on the range soon.